Hello, friends! Fateful meetings happen in the life of everyone. Such things surprise us in the most unexpected places and under amazing circumstances. The main thing is to remain a kind-hearted person to other people in every situation, and then fate will certainly reward you as well. After graduating from university, the character of our story named Melina got a job in a hospital. She was happy with her work, immersed in her duties. The girl did her best to ensure that people got completely well and healthy before leaving the hospital. Once, a good-looking patient was brought there with an unbearably painful stomachache. Melina was on duty that evening. The handsome man's name was David. He underwent surgery to remove his appendix and began to recover quickly. From the very beginning, he paid attention to the pretty girl, his attending physician. At first sight, it was clear that she was a very kind and nice girl and at the same time a competent and professional young doctor. The doctor's competence and her diligence pleasantly surprised the man, and he began to show her attention. First, David ordered flowers delivered to the hospital for Melina, and when he was well again, he invited her to go to the theater together. Several months passed. The young people fell in love with each other and soon became husband and wife. David told his young wife that he had a country house. He invited her to decide whether they would move there or stay in the girl's apartment. Melina did not want to move, especially since her work was very close to her house. A year later, a joyful event happened in the family. The couple learned the news that there would soon be 3 of them. David was incredibly happy. He promised his beloved that he would have a surprise for her when their baby was born. The baby was born on time, beautiful and healthy. It was time to take the family home from the hospital, and David went to get Melina and the baby with her parents. Leaving the gates of the hospital, Melina stopped with surprise. In front of her, there was a luxurious white limousine decorated with balloons and flowers. Her first impulse was to ask her husband why he spent so much money, but Melina decided not to say anything. Then her husband gave her a gorgeous gold ring with a large diamond. It was an incredibly expensive and chic gift. When everyone got into the limousine, he headed in the other direction from where their house was. "Where are we going?" the girl asked in amazement. Then David reminded her that he promised to arrange a surprise after the birth of the baby. The car was going to the most exclusive area of the city where expensive, luxurious skyscrapers were. The car stopped in front of a new building. Everyone got out of the car and entered the building to the luxurious elevators. Then they entered the elevator and went straight to heaven, as it seemed to the amazed young mother. Her breath was taken away from the height. She really liked this feeling, and David, of course, knew this. The husband went to an expensive oak door and attached an electronic key. Going inside, Melina gasped. It was a luxurious apartment, as if from the cover of an expensive magazine. The 4-room apartment had been furnished with the most fashionable furniture and state-of-the-art electronic appliances. Melina saw some objects for the first time in her life. Having crossed the threshold of the nursery, the girl with wide-open eyes stopped in the doorway. It was a fabulous room. The shocked wife thought the happy young father had bought up all the baby shops in town. Everyone had emotions that were difficult to describe in words. The whole family seemed to witness some kind of miracle. Melina looked at David with delight and could not utter a word. The husband was forced to admit that he owned a huge fortune. He decided not to reveal his secret until he took his beloved wife and long-awaited son from the hospital. It turned out that the young man owned a large law firm, the name of which was well known to every resident of the country. And it turned out that he had already been unsuccessfully married before, and his first wife was only interested in his money. It was a shame David did not get it right away. He appreciated Melina at first sight, but he wanted to check how sincere her feelings were, and he kept silent about his wealth. Very soon, the husband realized that his wife sincerely loved him and cared for him, admired his pleasant character and kindness. Now David himself was scared to reveal his secret so as not to offend his beloved by hiding the truth. He worried that Melina would not be able to forgive his mistrust. Then he decided to tell his wife about everything when they had the baby. Deep inside, he hoped that at least thanks to their son, Melina would not kick him out. He once again apologized to the girl and asked her to not be offended. Melina walked over to David and hugged him tightly with a smile on her face. She could not be angry with him for more than a minute, and the strength of her love did not depend in any way on the size of the apartment. You need to choose your person with your heart and soul. Then you will be happy with your person anywhere, in chic mansions or the most ordinary apartment. That is all. If you like this story, share it with your friends, like it, and write your comments under it. Until next time.